In this lesson, we're going to look at another alternative control flow structure, the do-while loop. The do-while loop is similar to a while loop, except the relational expression is at the bottom of the loop, meaning that the statements inside the loop are going to be executed at least one time before the loop can stop. Let me show you the general form of the loop before we look at an example. So we start with the keyword do, followed by an open curly brace indicating that this is the body of the loop. Then we have our set of statements, however many we need to have, followed by the closing curly brace, followed by the keyword while, and a relational expression. So you see what I mean by saying that the relational expression is at the bottom of the loop, because the set of statements is above the relational expression. So regardless of the value of the loop control variable that's inside the relational expression, the set of statements is going to be executed at least one time. All right, so let's look at an example of how the loop works, and let's do something simple. Let's just display the numbers 1 through 10. So we're going to start off with a variable number, int number equals 1. And then we're going to say do system out print line, we'll do it on 1 per line, number. And then we want to increment number by 1 because we still need to make the loop control variable become false at some point. Then a closing curly brace while number is less than 11. Or alternatively, we could have said while number is less than or equal to 10. But you know there are multiple ways you can express the logic in these statements. So let's save this file and then compile it and run it, see what we get. So there's the numbers 1 through 10. So to kind of go through the loop, we set number equal to 1. Then we go into the loop, we display the value of number, increment number by 1, and then test to see if number is less than 11. If it's true, then we go back to the next iteration of the loop, write out the next value of number, which is 2, increment number by 1 to 3, and then test again. Now let me demonstrate what I mean by saying that the statements will execute at least one time. What if we accidentally set number equal to 12? Well, 12 is definitely not less than 11. But because we don't test until the bottom of the loop, the statements are going to execute at least one time. See what I mean? It printed out the value 12, and then it stopped. So it went system out print line number is 12, then it incremented number to 13, then it tested 13 less than 11 is false, so it stopped, but it still ran the loop one time, even though it was not our intention to display number at any value greater than 10. So that is a precaution in using a do-while loop. You have to make sure that your statements need to be executed based on the initial value of the loop control variable. So that wraps up this first introduction to do-while loops. In the next lesson, we're going to write out a while loop and then rewrite it as a do-while to demonstrate how similar they are.